Okay, class is number 100. It says we got a pole with a tether ball coming off, and this tether ball happens to be at an angle of 45 degrees. And we're supposed to try and figure out, if the ball is right here, what's the tension in this rope, and what would be the X force. Okay, so I'm going to change this drawing around a little bit to make my right triangle. Excuse me. Let's start with where the ball is, and let's just draw in, because remember, we can put forces wherever we want. We're going to have this be the tension in the rope. Okay, and I know gravity is acting on this ball straight down. We'll call that force in the y direction. And we know the other force is acting in the x direction on the ball, and I'm going to put that force down here. And that would be force in the x direction. There's my 90-degree triangle. Fy, we know, is 1. Okay, we also know this angle up here is 45, which would mean we know this angle is 45. If we know both angles in a triangle are 45, then we also know this is an isosceles triangle, and we don't have to do a whole lot of calculation to find the force in the x direction, because that will be the same as the force in the y direction then. So then to find force in the tension in the rope, it's going to be the x direction, 1 squared, plus the y direction, 1 squared. Take the square root of that. Square root of 2, pounds. So these are all pounds. 1 pound in the y direction, 1 pound in the x direction, 2 pounds in the tension direction, 45 degrees. If the angle changes, then this changes a little bit, but again, it would still be just trigonometry.